I have this habit of talking to my own self throughout the day. Do you also talk to yourself? Hi everyone, I'm Namita. Welcome back to my channel where you can become skillful, fluent, and confident in English language. And today's topic is going to be self talk and its benefits in relation to your spoken English. Otherwise, self talk has numerous benefits for your overall well being and for improving your life. But since we talk about English mostly in this channel, so I'm going to share the benefits of self talk or the value of self talk to improve your communication skills. So, how many of you have this habit of talking to your own self? Do you ever speak with your own self? Well, I believe that most of the people keep talking to themselves. Like, if I talk about myself, I keep giving myself instructions when I'm cooking or when I'm doing something else, I'm cleaning, I'm organizing. I, in fact, sometimes imagine scenarios and then I keep responding to them, something like this. And I believe that most of the people do it. But they do it in mostly the language that they are most comfortable in, which is their mother tongue. What if we substitute that language with English? If you have this habit of communicating to your own self, if you have this habit of speaking things to your own self, if you substitute the language in which you are talking to yourself already with English, then you are going to improve a lot in your spoken English skills. If you agree with me, then leave me a comment in the comment section below and also let me know, are you already doing it? Are you in the habit of talking to your own self? So if we substitute this language in English and if we start talking to ourselves, what will happen? We know that the end result is going to be that we are going to be more fluent, but how? The first thing is that there is no one who is going to judge us. See, what is the biggest fear? In one of my videos, which I'm going to link here, where I talked about how to remove the fear of speaking in front of people or publicly if you're going to express yourself. The biggest fear is that people are going to judge us. This is the fear. So when we talk to ourselves, we know that we are not going to judge our own self, isn't it? So there is no one who's going to judge us. Of course, we are not going to judge our own spoken English skills. So we'll be the most comfortable. When we are talking to ourselves, we'll be the most comfortable because there is no one who's going to judge us. Even if we know that there are some errors when you speak in English, it can be some pronunciation mistakes that we are making or the sentence formation is not correct, then also we are not going to judge. With ourselves, we can even speak wrong English with a lot more confidence. So we are more confident when we are talking to ourselves because no one else is listening or no one else is going to respond. So we are not nervous. The biggest problem is that we get nervous when it comes to speaking in English in front of people. We get nervous. But here, when we are talking to ourselves, we won't get nervous. We'll be more confident. We know that no one is going to judge us and we'll be the most comfortable. The only thing that you need for learning any new language, why just English, be it French, be it Japanese, be it Hindi, be it any other language, you have to have that comfort in that language. So when you're talking to yourself, you are going to be the most comfortable. For everything, the only person that we can rely completely on is us. I can rely on myself. So that comfort level is there with our own selves. I have a great comfort with my own self. So when I am talking to myself in whatever language, I'm going to be the most comfortable in. So there are a few things I'm going to repeat that no one is going to judge you when you're talking to yourself. No one is going to make you uncomfortable. You are not going to be nervous at all and your confidence level is going to be high. So create scenarios where you can talk to yourself. Start your day with some positive affirmations. Talk to yourself what you are going to do throughout the day. Like you've gotten up and tell yourself you're going to do this, your everyday goals, a lot of things. Then instruct yourself about the things that you're going to take forward. While you're taking a shower, again talk to yourself. While you're cooking, like this is what I do when I'm cooking. I pretend as if I'm a chef on TV and I give myself instructions or I just keep explaining that this is what I'm putting in. Now I'm adding some salt, now I'm adding some pepper. Like this, you can do that. Or whatever activity you do, why just cooking, if you are painting, doing anything, keep instructing yourself, keep explaining what you're doing. This is another way of self-talk. This was completely related to your English language. Now, otherwise, if I talk about self-talk, there is a completely different aspect to it. There is a thing called positive self-talk, how it actually impacts your life. See, positive self-talk is something which comes naturally to certain people, and to rest of them they have to inculcate it. They have to cultivate this habit of positive self-talk. It doesn't come naturally. Some people have to learn this skill. If you are not one of those people to whom positive self-talk comes naturally, then you need to learn this whole thing, that how to develop a positive self-talk habit. For example, if you have a meeting or if you have a presentation in your office which you have to host, a meeting maybe you have to host in your office. So there's a way you will say, oh my God, I think I won't be able to speak well and everyone is going to laugh at me. I won't be able to give a nice presentation. This is one way of self-talk. See, again, I'm talking to myself, but this is one way of talking to myself. The other way is, I know I'm going to speak very well and everyone is going to get impressed by my skills. Are you getting the difference between the two? The both ways I was talking to myself, but there is a way in which I was talking to myself positively. Do you know, words are very powerful. There is a great power in the spoken words. So if you already are going out or stepping out or starting something new on a negative note, if you already said that, oh, the meeting, I won't be able to conduct it very well, then automatically you won't conduct it well. And even if you don't have perfect communication skills, even if you don't speak very well, but you have given yourself a positive affirmation that I am going to take forward the meeting in a beautiful way and everyone is going to be impressed. I'm going to speak very well. I'll be very confident. Then naturally, you will be very confident in front of all the people, be it your bosses, the people who have been making fun of you. Then also you're going to be confident. So this is the way self-talk actually helps you. One thing is talking to yourself and the other thing is positive self-talk. If you keep doing that to yourself, if you keep talking positively to your own self, it is going to help you a lot in your life, not just your English, in your entire life. It can improve your overall outlook towards life. It can help you improve your overall well-being. If you keep giving yourself this positive kind of affirmations that everything is all right. If you're going through some health issues, just keep telling yourself that I'm absolutely fine and healthy. You will start feeling fine and healthy. So this is how the positive self-talk actually works. See, we cannot control what is happening around us, but we can always control how we react to it. So if we start saying negative things about the situation will in fact become worse. But if we bring a positivity in ourselves, in our words, moreover, apart from just feeling positive, we start speaking positive, everything can be achieved. So this is just a language. English is just a language. We can easily get control over it. We can easily claim it for ourselves by just a positive self-talk. So this is what I wanted to talk to you all about, self-talk. This is how you can improve. Just keep talking to yourself and keep giving yourself positive affirmations. Remember, there is a wonderful thing called positive self-talk, and you are all going to inculcate it into your life from today on. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, tell yourself that I am going to improve a lot in my fluency, or I'm going to work on my communication skills and it's going to improve very well for me. I am very fluent, I'm speaking very well, I'm not making mistakes, because you're already working on it, because you're practicing so much. Then what is there in the world that is going to stop you from speaking in English? You are going to speak in English very confidently. So this was all about this video on self-talk. Keep talking to yourself, keep giving yourself situations where you get a chance to speak small things to your own self. No one is going to judge you here. So I'll see you in my next video. Don't stop practicing your English and don't forget to love yourself every day unconditionally. Bye-bye for now. Take care of yourself.